Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm your host, the notorious H.I.M, and I am back with another Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle for you. I just wanted to come on here and just thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel recently. Definitely appreciate all the love, all the likes, the shares, the comments, so I definitely appreciate that, man. I'm using a new team, definitely featuring that Greninja that has recently come out. And just kind of give you guys a little bit of backstory here, you know, with these mons, like, it takes me some time just to kind of breed these mons, get the mons that I need, the abilities. Like, I do everything long division here, bro. So I don't have no calculator. I don't have no people genning for me. I don't have any of those modern features. So anything that I have, any of the mons that I use, I'm breeding them up from basically nothing. So if you guys do appreciate the battles, appreciate the mons that I bring forth, definitely like, share, and subscribe it. I definitely appreciate all the support on the channel. So just let's get that out of the way. But this battle is definitely a good one because some of these mons I have absolutely never used. Like, you gotta understand, like True say, a lot of the mons that I use are typically UU and below. So I'm using a team of mostly OU mons, and it does take me a little bit just to kind of get used to these mons, especially like Great Tusk and stuff like that. So Greninja, I have a lot of experience using. I've been using Greninja for a long time. So out here, Trusay, I don't know what this Dolphin wants to do, so I'm gonna go for a Dark Pulse. There's really no reason not to do that, so I'm not too sure what he wants to do, but out comes the Excalibur. And Trusay, this thing is an absolute threat. If it is Choice Scarf, it's gonna be able to outspeed, but most of the time, people are running the D-Dance. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to go for another Dark Pulse. If I can get like a flinch off, that'll be pretty good for me. So I do not end up getting the flinch, but I bring him down to a manageable level of health. And as you guys saw, I'm rocking the Dragonite in the back, so I have extreme speed. I can always out prioritize this later on and kill it. I decide, you know what, I can't really risk Greninja. Greninja is too important to this battle to kind of risk this right now. So I'm gonna go out into Peach the Glimmora here. And if this thing wants to, you know, hit me with attack, be my guest, bro. You just gonna get that toxic spikes on the, you know, toxic debris on the field. So that's exactly what he goes ahead and do. He goes ahead and knocks me with a big, you know, Dragon Claw. But I do live it. I don't think from this range I can live another. But my play absolutely is just to stay in. If I can get off a Stealth Rock, if I can, you know, do something to this thing, you know, that'd be great. But he ends up getting the Earthquake off. True say, not that big of a deal. I mean, Peach pretty much did everything that he could do in the battle. So I decided to bring, you know, some other mons out. Obviously, he goes ahead and kills Peach. So I have to really think creatively about what he's gonna do. But he's also rocking the Life Orb, and with all the damage that that Greninja was able to do, he ends up taking himself out. So now I can just come out into the Great Tusk, bro. Like, Great Tusk is amazing, bro. Like, man, he about to come out here and he don't care what is coming out, bro. It don't matter what is coming out on this field. I'm gonna be an absolute threat to everything. So I'm thinking when him coming out into Glimmora, like True say, I could very easily just go for a big Rapid Spin, get some damage off, as well as get my speed. That's the most important thing, because this thing is an absolute offensive threat, bro. Oh my god. Like, Great Tusk is probably one of the best mons in the game, True say, and I absolutely understand why he's like 50% usage on the OU ladder. He's amazing, bro. Like, this shit, this shit puts in work. So now I have a choice, right? Like, I could very easily just start going for Earthquakes. I could go for close combats. I mean, the world is my oyster here. I'm gonna go for the big Earthquake. Even if he gets the toxic debris up, it really wouldn't make any difference because I'm gonna be faster than everything. I could Rapid Spin later off, so it really don't make too much of a difference. I go ahead and I get a big Earthquake off, and out comes the Meowscarada. It doesn't do too much damage, probably like 30-40%, True say. But now I can make a choice, right? Do I want to go out into Skeledirge? Do I want to go out into, you know, Dragonite or Greninja or something? And with him being Protean ability, I don't want him to go for a Flower Trick or knock off one of my items, so I'm going to stay in. He goes for the big Flower Trick, and True say, obviously, with this being, you know, stab and a critical hit, it's going to do a lot of damage. But it's not going to be enough for him to take me out. So I go for a big close combat, knock this thing right out, get this thing up out of here. A huge threat to my team. Gone, bro. So that's going to be great for me. I have to really decide what I'm going to do because, True say, I could continue to allow Great Tusk to just feast on the rest of his mons. If I wanted to, I could just bring him back out later on. But honestly, I don't want anything else taking, you know, more damage. And I've never really faced one of these dolphin shit, bro, before. So he goes 0 to hero and goes plus ultra hero on me. I really don't know what he wants to do. I don't know if it gets priority. I really don't know. But I could very easily just go for another close combat, a knockoff. You know, I really have a couple of different options. And this thing is a water type, so I really don't want to play around with this. I believe that I'm going to be able to outspeed, so my play 100% is to see if I can get these hazards off the field. Therefore, I'm going to rapid spin. He goes for a jet punch, bro, knocks me all the way out. I mean, I think that's priority because that's the only thing that would make sense, right? Unless he's like super fast and choice scarf. But I have the rapid spin, so I don't really know. Now is my chance, right? I could very easily get him caught off guard with something, and I'm going to decide, you know what? Let's go out into Arlo here. Arlo the Skeledirge is probably going to be the best bet because I really don't know what this thing wants to do. All I know is that he is rocking the water move, the jet punch. So I really don't know what else he has. So I'm going to decide, you know what? Let's go out into Arlo. Let's get Skeledirge in here. And if anything, I could just Tera right now. Tera Fairy right in his face. Go for a big, you know, torch song. Get up the boost. And now I'm gonna be a threat to him. So what are you gonna do? That's exactly the play I have to go for. So that's exactly what I do. I go out into Skeledirge and I get this big, huge Tera right in his face. I'm rocking the Tera Fairy on this thing, and this thing is amazing, bro. Yo, Skeledirge, he's probably one of my favorite mons this generation, bro. Like, he's definitely he was my starter for my playthrough through the game. So I really love this shit, bro. He goes for a big jet punch, and it does some sizable damage. Obviously, I am running, you know, fully specially defensive on this. So now my play is, okay, I could very easily go for like an Earth Power or Shadow Ball, but my play 100%, just go for the Slack Off, because if anything, I should be able to live at least one more and get back up to a pretty good set level of health. So that's exactly what I do. Arlo goes ahead and uses that Slack Off, gets some health back, you know, takes it easy, take it easy. Now I could go for a big Earth Power. Nothing wants to take this, right? If you want to stay in and 1v1 me, bro, you be my guest. If I get the defense boost, the defense drop on you, it's over, bro. Like, you're not gonna be able to do nothing. I decide, you know what? I need to keep Arlo healthy, bro. I cannot allow this thing to just feast on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and slack off again. Just kind of get my health back to a reasonable level here because I really do need this thing to be a threat to him. So I decide, you know what? Let's go for game here. Let's go for kill on this this plus ultra flipper here. So I go for a big shadow ball in his face. He really doesn't have any answers for this thing. If you get the defense drop, it's over. So you could do whatever you want to do. Luckily, I am able to take this thing out, which is great. That's going to help my team a lot because now I have some other mons that are going to be able to come in and be an extreme threat to this guy's team. Obviously, I had no idea what that flipper could do, but he's up out of here. So in comes the Applejacks. That's a great nickname, bro. What you say? But I really can't do anything to this, right? Like, he's absolutely gonna go for the make it rain, and that will absolutely take out Arlo. There's no way under the sun that he'll be able to live that. So I decide, you know what? Let's go out into Greninja. If he's not Choice Scarf, I could outspeed and kill him with a Dark Pulse. So that's my thought process, and that's exactly what I'm gonna go ahead and do. That ninja comes out here, and he's looking clean, bro. Like, I'm so happy I was able to breed this thing up in such a short amount of time. Because sometimes I don't get lucky with my breeding. So you gotta remember, I gotta breed everything up from like a 2 perfect IV Ditto. So I go ahead and Dark Pulse this thing, and this thing is going to absolutely die. Luckily, he wasn't rocking the Choice Scarf, or he would have absolutely been able to kill me there. So I get a little bit lucky here and get that thing up out of here. The golden goal, get up out of the field, bro. Like, you're not gonna be able to do nothing to that ninja here. So out comes Crimson Chin, this armor reach here. I've used these things extensively, so I know that this thing will absolutely not be able to outspeed unless it's Choice Scarf. So he goes for a big Tera in my face. What is he gonna Tera into? I'm really not too sure, but you know, I'm gonna go for this big Dark Pulse. He goes into Tera Grass here, and honestly, I don't believe, even with this, he has to be Choice Scarf to beat me. He has to Aura Sphere. He's not Choice, so this is it, bro. Like, this game is gonna come down to the wire. You're gonna see here. I'm gonna show you exactly why. I'm gonna show you exactly why that ninja is that ninja, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you a big Dark Pulse now, and that's gonna take you out, bro. There's nothing left you can do. Guys, he disconnects, so thank you so much for the battle. If you haven't done so already, please rate, comment, subscribe for your boy. It's been your boy. I'm out. Peace!